Okay. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, hi guys, I'm Peaches, and this is my System Shock 2 run. System Shock 2 is kind of like a RPG, first-person shooter mix of games. It's pretty unique. It's a spiritual predecessor to the BioShock games. If you're familiar with those, you'll probably see a lot of similarities. I've never played BioShock, so I couldn't tell you what all those are, but just take my word for it, I guess. There's a trigger right here, which if you cut the corner too sharp, it doesn't let you open the door. I don't know, this game has some funny stuff about it. What I'm doing at the beginning is I'm building my character, and it's kind of a unique way to do it. You just run through hallways, and then that gives you different stats and different power-ups. This is going to be a Psi only run, so I went into the OSA branch, which is for the Psi. You can be a Marine, which lets you shoot guns, or you can go into the Navy, which lets you hack stuff. Both of those are pretty good ways to play this game. Psi only is like the hard way to do it, because Psi is pretty bad. And right there, I normally would have had to read something off of that guy's body to get that key code. Thankfully, this game is really merciful in the way that all of the key codes are the same from game to game. So if you just memorize them, you can just cut through really big parts of the game. Oh, I just missed that speed booster. Okay. You can grab it through the floor. And I'm going to be running this game on easy mode. The only things that the difficulty levels change is my health and Psi amounts, and how much things cost for me at the upgrade stations. It doesn't change enemy health, so it's not too much different from an impossible run in the fact that I'm just going to be dying a whole lot less. So an impossible run would kind of look like this, except I would just restart until I don't die. So it's kind of for your guys' sake that I'm on easy. Oops. And I could crouch under these doors to get through them a little bit faster, but every once in a while I get a glitch where I can't stand back up, so I'm not even going to bother. Oh, get in that table. And yeah, like I said, this is going to be Psi only. I'm not even going to pick up a wrench, so I'm going to be totally reliant on my Psi powers. And now that you guys can see my Psi bar, that shows how much mana I have left, I guess you could call it. That's another reason why easy mode is way easier than impossible, because I won't be starved very much on resources. And right now I just use a speed booster. They make you run really fast. So fast, in fact, that the game engine will kill you if you run into a wall with it. And I'm going to use that to do some death warps later, but right now I'm just using it to go through these hallways really fast. Okay, and I really want to blow up security cameras wherever it's possible for them to see me, because whenever they do see you and the alarms go off, it sends a whole bunch of enemies your way. Yep.
In a speedrun, it's very common for 3 people to be talking to you at once over the radio.
Yeah.
So you get quite used to hearing this cacophony of voices. This is one of the culprits.
This is like a flashback or something where this is like the reveal of the many. I did find a way to skip this, which is really huge because it's like a 2-minute cutscene or something, and it's also really annoying to have to watch it run after run. But the thing about it is, if you skip it, it makes you completely invincible. Even to knockback, you can't even be crushed by anything. So it seems like it'd be really cool. Unfortunately, it means that you can't use any items afterwards, so you can't pass the next area in the game. So it was really disappointing when I found out how to skip it, but then wasn't able to make any use out of it, so we have to watch this. If there's any donations, I guess already. You could...
Yeah, we have. No, there's not that many. We have a $30 donation from Elizabeth Montana. Thank you for your donation. And a $30 donation from Galen Lewis. Neither of these have comments attached, but I'm sure that there will be comments attached. It just takes a while for our tracker to update. Yeah, no, chat's enjoying the fact that you're explaining the game pretty well there.
Okay, cool. Alright, so earlier I picked up a... Well, I gotta kill that monkey. Monkeys are run killers. They hurt you so bad, and they explode these barrels.
The monkeys and the worms.
Yeah, the smallest enemies are so brutal. You'll see the worms later on. I end up killing myself on them on purpose a couple times. But yeah, earlier when I first got to this deck, I picked up this computer chip, I guess you could call it. I have to put it in there, which lets me turn on fluidics or something. There's kind of a plot here, but it gets really disjointed and broken and hard to follow since I'm doing most stuff out of order and also really quickly. There's a whole bunch of these like voice clips that you can pick up off of people and listen to them. There's a pretty good amount of care that they put into this game, and it's really interesting. If you haven't played it, you should.
Basic story is you're alone on a ship, something's wrong, you don't know what, you get to find out. Right, Peter, you said that you haven't played BioShock, right?
Yeah, I haven't.
Right. So what BioShock takes from System Shock is all of the story and all of the gameplay. Or no, sorry, all the story but none of the gameplay.
Get out of my way.
Which makes it a much worse version of System Shock.
The first one is pretty good too, but 2 is definitely like a shining example of great PC gaming.
So good.
Well, BioShock's more like the running gun shooter rather than System Shock.
I ran and gammed a lot with System Shock 2 though.
Okay, I have to go in here and reset these 2 port computers or something. Ow. I hopefully am not in danger of dying to this monkey. It's nice. Okay. Okay.
Suck it, monkey.
Coming up is the first pretty big unintended sequence break, I guess, where it really breaks the plot. There's a computer here which normally you would have to backtrack to really late in the game. It just has a key code protecting it, so it's really easy to get into. Oh no. I just don't want to risk dying to that guy. They put me way back. Oh. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a big leap and kill myself. This puts me right back to the elevator.
Since you just performed a sequence break, didn't Shodan just talk to you way before she actually revealed herself?
Yeah, she's got like the evil voice and everything. Okay, there's some like permanent perks that you can get, I guess. I'm getting the one that lets me get an extra benefit from my psi hypos. And also HP hypos, but that's not quite as important. Just because I'm kind of resource starved when I'm psi only. And it really helps to get all out of the hypos that I can. Right now there's a guy wandering around here. Yeah, I have to kill this guy or else he'll track me down. Okay, so I began researching this vial of Toxin A, which is part of the storyline. And you can begin researching it, and then to begin researching it, I used the research implant right here that I found on the table. And then I dumped a whole bunch of points into research, and I can just undo it as soon as it's done researching. As long as I keep this open. Okay, so research is complete. I undo all that. I get all my points back. And I'm going to put my points into a way to actually attack stuff, which is the psi weapon. and the invisibility, which I'm going to use periodically to get past enemies. No, get out of my way. Okay. The AI in this game is really stupid. Like, I'll want to die and I'll want to, like, death abuse, and they'll just dance or look at me. Like, there's spiders that jump over me. It's so frustrating. And then if I don't want to die, it'll snipe me from across the world. And that is exactly why I'm on easy mode.
Do you have time for some donations?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we have $21 from Sean Zimmerman. Here's my fourth and final $10 donation.
Kill me.
Peaches is still awesome. Since his last core run was unexpectedly thrown in, I also decided to unexpectedly throw in a bit of extra money this time. There was an extra $1 for every hand that he used to play Blast Core, and an extra $10 for every hand that he didn't use to play Blast Core. Since this is likely my last donation, I'd also like to thank everyone who put time or effort into this marathon. I may have only donated during Peaches' runs, but I enjoyed everyone else just as much. You've done some amazing work for a great cause, and I look forward to the rest of today's games and many more marathons in the future. Go SDA.
Cool. Thank
Actually,
you guys.
Let me update the tracker here because I'm pretty sure we just broke 120.
Wow.
Let me not say things like that until I refresh though.
You already got the skill that lets you randomly get the
Yeah.
psi organs, right?
All right, so we just hit $120,000, guys.
All right. Okay, I'm kind of at the mercy of RNG here. I want to get a certain organ from here that would make my life very much easier, but I did not get it, so I just need to die here.
$10 from Gabe Burkholder. 30 from Galen Lewis. This is for the Skyrim key, my third Master Sword entry, and because you guys rock. Keep up the great work. Cheers from Australia. And $50 from Christopher Hassel. $50 from Christopher Hassel. Thank you very much for your very generous donation, Christopher.
You guys are making me really bored. Donate more.
Yeah. Donate more for Ron as the MVP of the entire marathon.
No, that's cool, man. Wait, does that mean that he'd have to wear the hat during the entire marathon?
For the entirety of the next marathon.
Normally this is a really good spot to use a speed booster in a segmented run, but there's like little ramps all over the place that you can't quite see, but if you speed boost off of them, you just like fly into a wall and die. Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay.
Oh, you got a psi organ?
Yeah, but that guy's shooting me even though I'm invisible. What is going on? What is going on?
You're not invisible.
I'm
You're just
invisible.
walking around going, I'm invisible.
I don't know why that guy was shooting me. This game is bizarre sometimes. Okay. Alright, so now that I got that organ that I'm researching, whoop, I had to drink a psi hypo because that guy was shooting me. Normally I would death worth here. I still could. I'll just die off these guys. Those things melted me, so it's cool. Every time I die, it resets my buffs. Like, I have agility going over on the right, if you can see that. Every time I die, I have to redo those. And agility is only 1 point, and it's worth putting on almost all the time because I run faster. And even though I got one of those organs, I'm still going to look for a second one. If I get one, I'm decent. If I get two, I'm like engorged on psi for the whole run. So this is the last Viola-Toxin A that I put in the environmental regulators. That means that I can use the elevator to go up to deck 4. Something that's coming up here is the Shodan reveal, and it's really cool. If it's like your first time playing the game, I'm just gonna totally ruin it. This voice that's talking to you, it's actually evil. Surprise.
No, she's changed. It's okay. Don't worry.
And normally there's a way to skip it. I'm just gonna have a little bit of I'm gonna research till I have to use the Y. Okay. And then I'm gonna get some psi skills. Please don't kill me for no reason. Okay. There's a trigger inside this next room that starts a really long cutscene that is the Shodan reveal. And normally you can like hit the trigger and then run really fast and you'll get by it because it's so long. It's like really worth skipping. But it's really easy to die and it's really easy to miss it. What's way easier is to just drop something in the way because all that it is something from the floor rising up to block your path. So if you block it, it's super easy to get it 100%. So that's a pretty cool new thing that I discovered. Oh no, I forgot to buy a skill. Whatever, that should be no big deal. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whoops. I really don't like that I didn't buy a drone. Okay, let's track this guy down. Okay. I'm having to hit stuff way more than I should because I didn't buy something.
Lucky guys.
Okay. Please don't kill me, worms. Okay, good. Worms are brutal. They just combo you, and it just saps your life. Okay, so I killed that assassin guy and got a quantum simulation chip. You have to dump these into computers. It's just like a stupid fetch quest, basically. I have to do 3 of those. This is a decent time for donations if there's any more, because there's not really anything going on.
Yeah, I'm trying to handle both of these things too.
Kill me.
We have $10 from Abe Burkholder regarding rocket launchers and bosses. In Ravensoft's 1995 FPS Hexen, at the end of the 3rd hub, the boss is not only immune to your attacks, but will deflect most of your weaponry, including your newly assembled ultimate weapon. Red for Magicka, Final Fantasy II, Skyrim, love Skyrim, and hate cancer. Staying up all night and day, so thank you. Thank you very much, Abe.
Okay, this is a new skip that I'd like to describe. I just found this while I was routing this in like the week prior to the marathon. And normally, like really late into the game, you have to come all the way back here to do, to get through this door and activate that computer. If you save your game, and Annie's gonna have to help me out here. All right, do you want to come on the other side of me for ZX? All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Almost didn't get it. If you save while you're looking through the window at the computer, and then you go beneath it, look up at it, and load, you have like less than a frame. Like I don't know. I think it depends on what the FPS the game is running at, but you have a really tiny window to activate ops. We're not getting it, and it saves a ton of time. So it doesn't matter. We could do this like it could take us like 10 times to do this, and it would still save a bunch of time. Although we were getting this like a bunch of times in a row yesterday.
Like 10 times in a row. It was retarded.
Wouldn't this qualify as an AAS?
Well, Peaches, if you want some inspiration, $4.47. I would walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you, Peaches, from Minion.
Thanks, Minion. Yeah, we got it. Okay, this guy better not kill me. Okay, phew. Okay.
The $50 from Christopher Hassel, putting this toward the One Winged Angel live chorus, also hoping for the outside chance of the current Skyrim prize draw. I was going to donate for every life lost to Friendly Fire and Magicka, but I couldn't keep up on the stream's account. That would have been a lot of money. I'm not even gonna lie. Congratulations to all the runners and the donators that have provided such a large amount of funds for cancer research. Kudos.
The time I killed myself when I was like flaming
The
everyone?
time?
I meant all the times.
Alright, here's a neat
Every
little
time.
skip that I hopefully will hit. I normally have more HP than this. Okay, oh, I was still alive.
Survive.
You do it on your way down so that you like fall and kill yourself in Death Warp, but I just killed myself with Psy Burnout. Okay, so I put all the chips in, that means I can go up to deck 5 and continue on with the game. What is this guy doing here? This game is trolling me right now.
Is it just Xerxes telling you you can't go up there?
It's Polito, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or Shodan. Okay. Well, I'm really glad that the ninja segment went well, because normally I have adrenaline there, which kills all those things in one shot, but I just neglected to buy it. So it turned out to hardly lose me any time.
Are you going to want to get it before the end of the game where you have to fight Shodan?
Absolutely, yeah. It's really huge. Especially when I'm late in the game and there's these really heavy-hitting enemies with a ton of HP. If they get in my way, I might just have to cut them down. And right now in the recreation deck, I have to get a card to crew quarters, and I need to make sure that I can grab this stuff because I die pretty quickly in here. Or normally I do. The enemies are so stupid. There's worms everywhere. I thought I would just die. Okay. Get out of my way. Okay, and one of the reasons that I've been picking up a whole bunch of nanites, normally I don't really need those. I'm picking them up so that I can duplicate speed boosters later on. Okay, it's cool that he hit me once. I want to duplicate speed boosters because I got that psi organ, which means that I have way more psi points than I would otherwise need. So I can just duplicate my speed boosters and go zipping around places, but that'll be at the start of Deck 6 that I start doing that. Oh, monkeys. Okay, so I just use a speed booster here because I have a pretty long and straight path, and there aren't too many walls that I can run into on accident. Whoa. What? Okay.
See, there's a problem with finding prizes for this game, and that's no one wants a spider for a prize. That is just terrifying.
Yeah, all the enemies in this game, I think they did a really good job of making everything look really ugly. Like, all the enemies look hideous. The worms, the spiders, the eggs.
Your character.
My character. You see him at the end. Actually, you don't see him at the end. The cutscenes were all crashing the game. I guess there was like a codec missing or something.
So you're not going to go watch that cutscene?
Yeah, the ending cutscene is pretty silly too. Alright, so now I do want adrenaline. I want to get these two skills, and I want to max out Psi and get a little bit more into some points. I raise my endurance a little bit and my agility a little bit. That's just to make things a little bit easier. Agility will make me run a little bit faster. Endurance means I will not die as quickly.
Also, wow, I just saw how many psi points you have now.
Yeah, I'm maxed out.
You have ridiculous amount.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to duplicate some speed boosters. Oop. Okay, and I use that chemical in research. That's pretty good. Alright, and I need to hit this button. Otherwise a bunch of turrets will shoot me up. Alright, that should be plenty for now.
Okay, so $1 from Eric Wiestad. Question to Peaches / people present. Is this game anything like Deus Ex? They look really similar.
Sort of.
Kind of, yeah.
Like they do have a lot of elements the same, like the leveling up and so on, and what points you want to put your skills in. But this one is kind of more
completely different. Though.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking about Deus Ex the original too. That's because it's not anything like Human Revolution or
Yeah.
like HR or anything like that.
And thankfully, it's not like Invisible War.
I wouldn't be able to answer that because I had a really bad first experience with Deus Ex and I have to get back into it. I rented it when I was a kid and I was like, I didn't know what was going on, and I was like shooting my teammate or whatever on the dock, and he didn't do anything, and then I reloaded and he's like, Jesus Christ, JC, and he just like killed me, and I was like, this game sucks, and I took it back. And I should probably go and rent it again.
You can find a place that rents the original.
I'm going back to Blockbuster right after this.
$5 from Timothy Trakel. I had to sneak in just one more donation after watching Peaches not give a damn about monkeys. Shoutouts to Something Awful, Midwest Runners, and everyone that has had a good time watching this marathon. P.S. Peaches,
I'm stuck crouching.
you'll have to let us know how you got this to work on a modern system. A lot of work.
Yeah, there's a bunch of patches. If you just Google it, there's like Through the Looking Glass forums.
Yes.
And they'll help you out.
lot of work involved with that.
Okay, I don't want to die here to these things. Okay, cool. Okay, so I laid a teleporter there. I'm gonna come back. This section of the game is like huge, so there's a whole bunch of backtracking if you don't teleport. Teleportation is a really expensive skill. It costs 5 to drop a teleporter and then another 5 to recall it. Since I got that psi organ that I'm researching, I don't have to worry about psi costs.
And you remember to send back the tram.
Yeah, that really helps. Oh, I'm not invisible. What is going on? Okay, that could have been bad, but I salvaged that.
Assuming the game just doesn't completely ignore the fact that you're invisible again.
I wasn't invisible there, yeah.
Well,
It could have. Get out of here. Blow up a ship in one hit. Okay. Worm! That worm has ended runs. Okay, so I have to blow up these ships that are like loaded with the many's eggs or something. That midwife killed the computer, so I couldn't deactivate the shield. So I have to hack this to buy a sympathetic resonator, whatever that is. And it, I don't know, it gets rid of the shield and lets me blow up the ship. Okay, and then I teleport back to here. And I have to wait for it to blow up before this door opens. The weird thing is, if you try to hack that replicator before she tells you that you need to buy the thing, it won't let you buy it, and the game is just unbeatable then. Okay, now that I'm done researching that thing, I can just toss my research thingy, and now I have a psi booster on, which raises my psi by 1 as long as I'm wearing it.
So apparently someone wants to gift you a copy of Deus Ex, Beatrice.
Oh, cool, I'll take it.
Alright.
Or, I mean, alternatively, you could donate the value of it, and I'll buy it myself. That'd be cool, too.
I'll put you in contact with Beatrice after he finishes run. I think he just has a copy. I don't think he has, like, a...
That'd be cool. I'd take it. I appreciate
Awesome.
that. Oh, it's getting kind of choppy for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, it might be in Steam code, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's like
Well, if you want
$2.50.
vouchers.
Yeah, it's like $2 or something like that, maybe $3 on Steam.
Looks like you don't have to rent it.
Thank goodness, 'cause I don't even know where the nearest Blockbuster is anymore.
Ooh, that guy hit me really hard. I got
Actually, they went completely digital.
Oh, well then.
Okay. I had to kill that guy because he was the one who was putting the wall there. Jerk.
I still know a few Blockbusters.
Maybe it's just in the Northeast. It went to,
Well, I know Blockbuster was dying.
yeah, and Netflix was killing them.
Okay, so now I'm done with the main ship. I'm gonna hop on up to the Rickenbacker. This is where the game kind of starts to suck. You have to find all these eggs, and they're really annoying to find. And if you don't blow up all 16 of them, you have to backtrack for like a year to go and find out the one you missed. So I really hope I don't have a brain fart and miss something here, because that would really stink.
It's also the name of a company. Rickenbacker is also the name of a company that makes guitars.
Alright. They're all over the place, and this whole area is really huge. Get out of my way. I just wanted to watch and make sure that one blew up. Okay.
Alright, you gonna make the jump?
Get in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a quick save here because there's a pretty tight jump that I want to use a speed booster for. And if you miss it, you just fall and die. Okay, so I saved. Speed boost jump, okay. And I'm gonna do another one. Save, jump, didn't make it. That guy's throwing crap at me.
Oh, quick save, quick load.
Okay. Alright, gotta make sure my aura is recent. Oh, that is stupid. Whatever. Ladders in this game are like the worst out of any game that you'll ever play.
There's actually a skip later that requires you to jump to a ladder, and if you mess it up, you die.
Yeah. I'm gonna quick save so that doesn't happen again. Okay, I need to drop a teleport, find more eggs. Okay, I had to make sure that one blew up. This guy's in my way. He's gonna troll me. This guy's so stupid.
So many chemicals.
Yeah, there's chemical storerooms on like every floor, I guess, and most of the crap that they have you research is useless. The psi organ is really the big thing. Enemies just stand in my way. They're so annoying. Okay. Okay, so I have more eggs to blow up in here, and there's also like a anti-gravity something or other. I don't know. The game kind of stops caring at this point, and they just have you do random objectives. There's an egg behind this turret that I can't normally reach with pyrokinesis, but if I use the somatic transfer or whatever, it just instantly blows up the egg.
What's it feel like?
Relocates, invisible, psi-hypos. And I've been picking up these ice picks. What those do is they let me hack without having any points into hack. That I'm going to end up using on the last boss because I do not have any way to lower her shield otherwise. In the run that's on SDA, they use EMP grenades, I think? Disruption grenades, something like that. And that lowers her shield just long enough for the player to jump through and kill her. I don't have that, so I need to hack the computer terminals, and you'll see that later. I just wanted to, I guess, just keep that in the back of your mind.
I remember this one.
Yeah, and there was a way to just jump right to it, but oh, I really want to be invisible. Those things like one-shot me. Okay, that's really good. I'm gonna quick save because that was a close call. Good. Okay, cool. Alright, Sci-Hypo just chilling in the water.
I like how frequently Shodan says how useless and pathetic you are while you're bolting through the entire game.
Yeah, there's that one point in, I think it's Hydroponics.
Yeah.
Where she's like,
How
why
dare
do you move
take
so slowly? Do you
Yeah.
think this is some kind of game? And it's like the perfect line for a speedrun. That's what's going on in all of our
He's
minds.
just trying to encourage you to move faster, to save those frames. It's important.
And actually, that's before she even talks about. That's before she even reveals herself as Shodan. So she's just kind of.
Yeah, that's where she's getting just kind of snarky. Okay, so now since I deactivated the gravity or whatever, this is just an upside down ship. I don't know. You can kind of tell that the quality of the game goes down when you get this far. I crawled around the ladder. Ladders are so stupid. Get off the ladder. The beginning of the game is like so cool, and there's all these different paths and stuff that you can take. Like really, if you haven't played this game, you really should, because the first part at least is just amazing. Later on, it's this really linear segment where you have to blow up eggs, and it's not quite as good.
Have you gotten all the eggs yet?
Yeah, I blew them all up. That's the only way that you can get through that door.
Oh yeah.
If you mess that up, you have to go all the way back.
Oh yeah, I remember you doing that.
Okay, so I just maxed out my endurance and agility, and I'm going to shoot into the body of the mini, which is like a really rushed feeling segment, and it's really annoying.
Although it is pretty gross.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool in theory. I wish they would have put more time into it. Okay. Alright, I have to blow up these nerve clusters, otherwise there's like sphincters in the way. And they call it that, so it's not my words.
They really call it that?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they are. They're sphincters.
Sphincters. On that note, let me read some donations.
Okay, I gotta go open up a sphincter,
On
so
that
this is a good
sphincter
time.
note.
$15 from James Darling Deutsch. Thank you very much for your donation. I think you might be dodging. You might just. $30 from Owen Lewis. Thank you very much, Owen. $20 from Paul Dalton. Awesome. System Shock 2 is my second favorite game ever. System Shock being my favorite. Thoroughly enjoying the speedrun. Brings back fond memories. I hate the monkeys and cyber midwives. They scare me. Well done on raising so much for such a good cause. You guys have done a fantastic job. Well done. Thank you very much, Paul. $100 donation from Tristan Wilkinson. No comment as of yet. I'm sure there will be one. $5 from Yarmo. Oh, wow. Can we have a, where did Tompa go?
Was it Swedish?
It's a Swedish name. Yarmo Kilmal.
Oh.
But, you know, I believe it is. I'm not certain.
Name? Oh, that's Finnish.
Finnish.
Jarmo
Okay.
Kilmao.
Get away from me. I
I don't
died.
speak Finnish.
You don't speak Finnish.
No.
I'm not. I am further removed from Finnish than you are.
So, suppose so. Further
Yes.
Jarmo Kilmao. Kilmao. I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you, Yarmo. His comment, here's to seeing System Shock someday. Yeah, System Shock 1. Peaches is showing off some nice stuff I never knew of. Great runs from everyone else as well.
I'm just like running into walls and dying. It's so stupid. Alright.
$25 from Paul Kohler. Aw, dang, I thought I was gonna miss the System Shock 2 run. Super glad you guys got way ahead of schedule so I could see it before work. Peaches is definitely the most shark-like runner with his sleek fins and powerful jaws.
What? I don't know who the sharks. These shark people keep on like
Dude,
shouting out to me.
Have you
I
not
don't.
looked in the mirror recently?
You have sleek
All you're
fins
missing is grey skin.
and shark-like jaws.
So that was one of the bosses.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool skip because normally you have to blow up those stars floating around. I just sucked the life out of it. It's just like a glitch of the transfer skill. Okay, so I'm out of side hypos, but that's cool because this just gives me a ton of
Yeah,
side
look, you're
points.
engorged.
Yeah, 136 side points. Can you believe it?
Now, where is the logic behind you suddenly being in cyberspace?
I'm not sure. Like I said, they kind of stopped caring. Like I just go through this big vein or artery or whatever filled with water, and then suddenly I'm like inside of Shodan's mind or something. It's really strange.
$5 from Bobby Larson. I wasn't gonna donate anymore, but after seeing one of my all-time favorite games being run, I had no choice. Thanks, Peaches, for doing all this awesome game.
You guys okay with it?
He's just getting a bit too excited, like, I don't understand it.
Thanks, Peaches, for doing this awesome game, although it definitely deserves to be played at a slower pace.
No means no.
I need to defend myself, it's true. Yeah, that's like borderline rape.
Borderline rape? No such thing, dude.
It's full on rape.
Either it is or it isn't.
No, okay.
I'm not gonna say it first.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay, that gives me a lot more momentum, which puts me through this grab shaft earlier, and it lets me
That's cool, you
kind of
can
do
do
a
both.
little exploit here.
Well, I'm on the chair. The chair's here, so the tractor's here. Oh. Dude, this is so homoerotic when you get to like 7 a.m. Everybody.
Okay, so since I had all the extra
Yeah,
momentum,
exactly. Like.
hey, please. Since I have the extra momentum, it dropped me through early, and then at the bottom of the shaft, it re-teleported me. The boss is dead. You can time. So it lets me hack the 2 terminals, and then it teleports me back to the bottom of the shaft, and I hack the last one. The boss dies in 1 hit when you have that loadout, so the game's over. It dumps you out to the main menu. There would be an ending cutscene, but it's broken, I guess. So That's System Shock 2, guys.
What?
Coming up next, Quest 64, right?